azares del destino o no, habéis llegado hasta mí. Bienvenidos a Mundo Gamer. Habla amigo y entra.
Hola a todos, sed bienvenidos, soy Gonzalez y bienvenidos a Gothic 3 Enhanced Edition una vez más para continuar la historia donde dejamos por última vez en Mora Sul. Habíamos completado el templo de Al-Selim, que tenía su explicación y su historia larguita más o menos. No quería unirlo junto a lo de Mora Sul porque se me haría a lo mejor muy largo, ya que en Mora Sul tenemos que hacer muchas misiones, está la arena también, hay muchas cosas. Así que lo hice por separado, para no hacer los vídeos tan largos entonces. Total, no viene tampoco tan mal, porque luego queda otro templo más que visitar, el de Mora Sul. Y queda el quinto templo ese famoso, que aún no sé dónde está. Bien. Una vez aquí en Mora Sul vamos a hablar con todos los personajes. Este creo que era un Hashishin a secas nada más, a ver. Sí. Vamos a ver, luchador, mercader. ¿Con este se puede hablar algo? No. Esclavo. Vamos a ver qué encontramos por aquí, con quién podemos hablar. Aquí hay mucha gente, ¿eh?
What are you doing hanging around here?
A ver este.
What sort of building is this?
I ought to have you flogged for such a stupid question. You're standing in front of the residence of one of the most powerful merchants in Varant. Gonzalez has great influence here in the desert, and you will honor his name, or die.
What else can you tell me about Gonzalez?
He is the most skilled merchant in the desert, and Zubin's most important man when it comes to business. So be careful not to arouse the wrath of Gonzalez, or things will go badly for you.
Yeah, I get it. I'm looking for work.
Don't talk nonsense. A man like you is here to make a profit. That's why they all come to Mora Sul. Or you want to become a good fighter. You can learn that from me.
How can I do Gonzalez a favor?
Everyone knows that Gonzalez only receives people who impress him and bring him gifts.
I see.
No, we do not know if we can trust you.
About the gifts for Gonzalez.
Speak. What do you have to offer?
Vale, tenemos aquí varias cosas. Vamos a ver qué dice este.
What would Gonzalez especially like?
Well, what could possibly please a man of the world? A special hard-won weapon? Beautiful woman? Maybe even if long overdue debts were finally paid. You think of something. Mora Sul is large. You're sure to find some suitable gifts here.
I'll take a look around.
Bien, aquí antes de hacer nada,
At the moment,
Then come
vale. Antes de hacer nada, voy a guardar la partida aquí. Porque... Vamos a ver. Porque en la versión normal, me imagino que aquí estará parcheado, pero en la versión normal le intenté hacer regalos a González y por no entregarle uno en concreto, por querer quedarme lo que fue una espada, pero entregarle todos los demás, no logré tener suficiente reputación para ver a González y se me bugueó ahí, no había más nada que entregarle. Entonces guardaremos la partida ahí y antes de regalarle nada guardaremos la partida otra vez y ya veremos qué vamos haciendo. Vamos a ver este que nos dice.
You haven't been in the city long, have you? Then you should know one thing. Mora Sul is Gonzalez's city. Gonzalez takes his cut from every business, every deal, even from the thefts. Have you seen the elite warriors running around here? They are under his command.
I see.
I can get you a couple of missions to put a bit of gold in your pockets. Mora Sul can be very expensive, especially for travelers.
What sort of missions do you have?
Bounty hunting. I am looking for a couple of really bad guys and a thief. There is also this missing Hashishin.
Who is this thief you're looking for?
His name is Yusuf. He stole some artifacts from the excavation.
What's so unusual about that?
First, he stole the artifacts that can be used to open the temple. And second, he got caught and took off. Gonzalez can't let him get away with that. The orcs are still guests in our country, after all.
I see. What about that missing Hashishin?
His name is Ramirez. He works for the Black Mage, Ningal.
Tell me more about the bad guys.
The guards of Kafou, the water vendor on the east side of town, they ran off with his gold, just like that.
And?
Kafou is high in Gonzalez's favor. Do I have to say more?
I will kill Yusuf, the artifact thief.
Good, but to do that, you'll have to find him first. Take a look around the excavation. If you're lucky, he's hiding nearby.
So, you're a bounty hunter.
I used to hunt everything, but Gonzalez offered me a good deal. The job here is a bit quieter, but I've still got what it takes. So, if you want to know something...
Vale, a ver. Estas misiones ya las había hecho. Los encontré en las ruinas de Al-Selim. Simplemente es ir... Perdón, en las ruinas del Selim no, perdón. Los encontré en las ruinas de Mora Sul, que ahora os digo en el mapa cuáles son. Es ponerse a buscar con calma que los acabas encontrando. Son personas y están a la vista. El único complicado es Ramírez, porque está dentro como de una cripta chiquitita. Solo hay que mirar los típicos agujeros del suelo que bajan con escaleras hacia abajo e intentar ver si lo encontramos en alguno. No es muy complicado, así que no hace falta que lo muestre. Simplemente completamos las misiones.
I found Ramirez.
Good. Where is he?
He's dead.
Ningal is bound to find that interesting. You'd better tell him yourself. So see to it that Nasib lets you in. Here is the promised reward.
Kafou's former guards are history.
Good work. I knew you could do it. You also get a fat reward. Gonzalez will be proud of us.
Teach me something about hunting.
Bueno, de caza no tiene nada que enseñarme. Así que vamos a ver qué nos dice este.
There you are, at last. Found your way
Anda.
to the big arena of Mora Sul.
Mira quién
after
es.
all.
Es el que era el templario este de élite que en el pantano, en el campamento del pantano, en el Gothic 1, si no recuerdo mal. A ver qué dice.
Angar. How did you get here?
Well, I went up to the coast, and there I was. Went through a couple of fights here in the arena, and before I knew it, I was champion of Mora Sul. Too bad you didn't see me fight against Orknarok.
Tell me about your fight with Orknarok.
Well, listen then. First we exchange a few blows, testing each other out. Then he hits me with some heavy blows, and I try to block. And I'm going down. Then he twirls his axe like it's light as a feather. I stagger back to my feet, knock it aside with a parry, spin around and slug him a good one. That was it. And then they declared me champion.
You have to watch what you say.
Looks like you haven't quite retired yet.
You're right. I'm still working on my pension fund. But as long as the war between the gods remains undecided, I may not find any peace either, I'm afraid. I'm glad that at least we managed to get off that cursed island of Carinus.
Being champion of Mora Sul is quite a big deal around here, isn't it?
I guess so. These idiots were never in the mining colony. Compared to our battles with the guards back then, these arena fights are really a joke. The only interesting part is the prize for the champion. The Moonblade. An awesome weapon.
You're still really into weapons, aren't you?
I can show you a few more things.
Would you teach me how to fight?
Vale, enseñar a manejar la ballesta pesada. Bueno. A ver, no se le puede hacer más nada, ¿no? La espada lunar. Esa es la espada que hay que conseguir para González, que me la quise quedar yo. A ver qué tiene este que decirnos.
You are one of the nomads.
So I am, from Kaor's clan. Someday, my brothers will come and free me.
Do you think it is wise to say that aloud?
The Hashishin do not believe we can ever make it.
And you?
I am ready to die for my freedom. That's all that counts for me.
You are fighting in the arena?
Right. If you want to fight me, go talk to Philippe.
That's just going to cause more trouble.
Where can I find Kaor?
I will tell you, although I do not know your intentions. Therefore, be warned. Do not cross my clan. You would bitterly regret it.
Get on with it.
My clan's hideout is a cave near the west end of the Fields of Ruins.
As if I don't already have enough problems.
Vale. Vale, Felipe es el de la arena. Anda, un paladín y Oleg.
I'm not here to chat. I'm here to fight. If you're looking for a challenge, I'm your man. Go to Felipe and...
Vale, vale. Vale, a ver. Hashishin.
What's
Ramón.
wrong?
¿Aquí son todos
Are you
españoles o
lost?
qué?
Do I look like it?
In a way, yes. You're peering into every corner as though you've lost something. Or you're looking for an opportunity to bag something here in the city, right?
And if that were so?
In that case, I might be able to help you. What's up?
Nonsense. I'm looking for work.
Well, I might have something for someone like you.
All right. What do you have to offer?
The most influential merchants in the entire desert live in this damn city, and their great wealth matches their position. If you help me to lighten their burden somewhat, I could teach you how to really line your pockets.
All right. I'll help you. What exactly am I supposed to steal?
A while ago, this quack came to Mora Sul. He told the merchants here stories of a great, evil demon. It always comes by night and steals the souls of unbelievers. Naturally, there is a remedy. The Soul Chalice. It would protect its owner from the demon. 5 of the merchants here paid a fortune to obtain the Soul Chalice. Since then, every one of them has had one standing next to his pillow. Bring me the 5 Soul Chalices. The fools will also pay a second time when they noticed that the things are gone.
Who exactly has a soul chalice?
Fezul bought one, and Ilya as well. That I know. For the others, I am not quite so sure. Just take a look beside their beds. And don't get any ideas about selling them the items yourself. That requires a bit more sales talent, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Vale, los cálices del alma. Pues a buscar más cálices. Vale, aquí no hay nada. Ok. Aquí nada, un altar. A ver aquí arriba. Esclavos también. ¿Qué hay aquí? Oh. Ahora cogemos eso, ahora cogemos eso. Por aquí. Por aquí nada. Vale. Vale, vale. Vamos a guardar primero. Bien, guardamos. Y vamos aquí a ver qué hay. Ajá. Bueno, tampoco era para tanto. Seguimos así agachaditos. Vale. Y cogemos este también de paso. Uy. Bueno, bien, bien, bien. Salimos de aquí. Vamos a ver si no ha habido problema, a ver.
Don't bother
No.
me.
Un Hashishin, aquí no hay nada. Aquí tampoco. A ver aquí arriba. No, la verdad es que Mora Sul es bastante grande, ¿eh? Mira, aquí hay un cáliz de alma de esos. Vale. Y aquí. Vale. Vamos despacito por aquí. Nos quedamos uno de los cálices. Si es que esto deja de apuntar a la dichosa cama, ¿vale? Es que, ¿a quién se le ocurre dejar dinero en la ventana? Yo no entiendo. ¿Vale? Este es Fazul. Por aquí no hay nada. Vamos a hablar con Fazul. Ah, un mercader, a ver qué tiene. Bien.
I don't know you. Are you from up north?
You could say so.
Seeking to make a profit too? Sure. What else?
What are you doing here?
I sell. I buy. What would you like to hear? I'm an artifact trader, and as long as things don't go wrong all the time, I'm pleased enough with my humble existence.
What's going wrong for you?
The slaves at the temple stole the artifacts from the orcs and sold them here in town. Every single trader here in Mora Sul made a profit. But ever since they caught Yusuf the slave, business has all but come to an end.
Tell me more about that artifact thief, Yusuf.
He was the best thief among the slaves. He even stole the keys to the temple of Mora Sul and sold them in town. Those are the most valuable items that the orcs have dug up out there so far.
But they're only keys.
That's right. But the orcs want to get inside the temple. That's why they would pay any price to get their hands on those keys.
Makes sense. Where is this slave Yusuf now?
He fled to the desert. Last I saw him, he ran northeast from Mora Sul.
I get the picture. I will help you get your business going once more.
I want the slaves to work for me again.
Sure. You want them to pilfer artifacts for you.
Go to the temple and talk to the fat man. He's supervising the slaves there. Persuade him. I don't care how you do it, as long as business goes on.
Show me your goods.
Bueno, por lo menos no me entran en conflicto las misiones. Tengo que salvar a Yusuf para uno y matarlo para otro. Vamos a ver qué tiene aquí. No me interesa de momento nadita. Aquí nada. Esto que es como una celda, qué risa, ¿no? A ver qué hay por aquí. Vale, aquí no hay ningún cáliz de alma. Así que pasando. El ya este se supone que tiene uno, por lo que entonces aquí debería de haber otro. Ahí está. De paso, ya que estoy, le quito el cofre. ¿Por qué no? Bien. Me quedan 3 cálices, que a saber dónde estarán.
Greetings, keeper of 1,000 coins. You appear to be looking for something. Are you a raider of the lost temple keys of Mora Sul? Or is it a fate other than mere hunger for profit that leads you to our hot country, my pale friend?
Tell me about the temple keys of Mora Sul.
Oh, yes, I don't mind if I do. I happen to have one here in my possession. Perhaps we could make a deal.
You're a merchant?
Very perceptive of you. I trade in artifacts, like so many people of my kind in this country. Would you perhaps be interested in my goods?
What do you want for your temple key?
You know, I purchased this for a reason. There's something in the temple that I would like to have.
What?
An old vase. It is covered with ancient writing. I propose this deal. I give you the key, and you bring me the vase. How about it?
I will get the vase from the temple for you.
Great. Remember, it is completely covered with writing. And if you don't deliver the vase, a bounty hunter will deliver your head to me. Here's the key, and don't be too long.
Show me your goods.
Bien, por lo menos no me dieron límite de tiempo para hacerlo. Ah, las tablillas sí. Las tablillas me parece bien. Ok. Y así... y así las uso ya, a ver. Perfecto, ahí tengo 5, joder.
Here is something about the ancient
Más
magic.
15 de conocimiento antiguo, perfecto,
Something
en
about the
total.
history of the ancient culture. Here is something about the ancient magic. Here is something about the ancient magic.
Perfecto.
Something about the history of the ancient culture.
Vale, 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 vale. Por aquí no hay más nada. ¿Este quién es? Mercadera seca. Creo que con este ya hablé, ¿no? Sí. A ver, aquí arriba hay otra... otra jaula. Aquí ¿qué hay? Aquí nada. Aquí ¿qué hay? Nada, un puesto aquí de trabajo de alguien vacío. Vale, nada por aquí. Aquí nada tampoco. No. Parece que no. Ni aquí, ni aquí. Ni aquí, ni en ninguna de estas camas hay nada. Debe ser donde duermen los soldados, seguramente. Nada por aquí. A ver. No, pues es eso, a seguir buscando. A seguir buscando hasta encontrar lo que... los cálices. Mira, aquí hay alguien más, a ver.
Hey, you. Are you looking for the temple keys too?
Excuse me?
There's only one topic in this wretched town. The artifact keys to the temple of Mora Sul.
Really?
The fellow in my pub asks a lot of questions about the temple. I think he knows something. Maybe you should talk to him. What are you buying? Or are you broke already?
What do you mean?
Nothing's cheap at Mora Sul. If you have no gold, you're soon down on your luck here.
You don't look like a Hashishin.
That's probably because I come from Murtana.
How can I make some gold here?
You could try to make some bargains with the merchants, but I think you'd be better off in the arena. Hey, maybe I should bet on you. Let's see, I think I could risk a few coins.
Anything else?
Well, if you need some gold really badly, I could lend you some.
Could you? How much?
Let's say 1,000 for you, but then I want 400 extra back.
Dios, agüita el usurero, ¿eh? Un prestamista en todos los juegos siempre hay. A ver, aquí... Estos son viales nada más, aquí nada. Nada tampoco aquí. Ahora hablamos con este tipo, a ver. Sí, vale.
Interested in a little business?
What do you have to offer?
Oh, I see I caught your attention. I can tell you how to get your hands on one of the temple keys of Mora Sul.
And?
Well, this will cost you a little.
How much?
500 gold coins.
What's a mercenary doing in Mora Sul?
Business. What else? You're here to get on the gravy train too, aren't you?
Where's the temple key?
Have you got the gold?
Yes, here.
Fine. Now, the temple key is outside of town. Desert raiders got their hands on it. They took it during a raid, and are now looking for a buyer.
Do you know where those raiders are?
Yes, I can lead you there if you want.
Lead me to the desert raiders.
I will. Follow me.
Vale, perfecto. Vamos a seguir al colega aquí. Vale. Hacemos un pequeño corte y nos vemos ahora donde los incursores. A ver qué tal. A ver si es el sitio donde yo pienso que es.
Right, my friend. Time to say your final prayers.
I see. You're a desert raider yourself, huh?
You had better give me all the temple keys you found, and quick!
What makes you think I've got any?
Those stupid things are worth a heap of gold here. I already got my hands on one, and someone like you hasn't come to Mora Sul to sell slaves. I bet you already secured a key or two for yourself, and I'm gonna beat them out of you now.
I'll show you!
Oh, wow, wow, traición, ¿eh? Traición, 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 dura traición. Uy. Se murieron. Llave del templo de Mora Sul. Ajá.
Next time, you won't get off so easily.
¿Qué? ¿Ahora qué? ¿Eh? Adiós. Por flipado. ¿Qué te piensas? ¿Que me vas a intentar matar y te vas a ir de rosita? No, y lo mismo para esto. ¿A dónde van ustedes? ¡Hala! Venga. Para que os lo penséis dos veces. Bueno, ya tenemos una llave del templo de Mora Sul. No sé si son 2 o son 5 como el de Al-Serim, pero bueno. ¿Dónde estoy? Vale. Noreste. Vale, creo que por aquí había... Las masacres que he hecho... Yo no había registrado este. Las masacres que he hecho por ahí cuando he estado fuera de cámara. Creo que por aquí había un lugar en el que... vamos a hacer un pequeño corte porque hay un lugar aquí cerca en el que hay un paladín con el esclavo Yusuf. Ese paladín tiene un cáliz de fuego, que sería nuestro último cáliz de fuego hasta llegar a Normal, que creo que es donde estaría el último. Anda, mira, tesoritos. Así que vamos a hacer un pequeño corte para encontrar al Yusuf ese rapidito. Y venimos ahora. Bien, y aquí estamos. El esclavo Yusuf y el paladín. Por aquí arriba estamos. ¿Veis? Por aquí. Vamos a hablar con ellos.
Hey, stranger. Have you got water?
Here, have a sip.
Thanks, man. That feels good.
What are you doing out here? Are you a runaway slave?
No chance of passing for anything else. You won't betray me, will you? There's bound to be something I can give you. But please let me go.
What can you tell me?
Everyone is after me. I stole the keys to the temple of Mora Sul and sold them to some influential people. But before I could sell the last one, I had to run for it.
That means you still have a temple key. Give it to me.
All right. I just hope you'll let me live. I have a hunch what you're planning to do. You want to open the temple, let me tell you. There's a curse on that temple.
There are?
Old Nazir warned me about it. He said a great disaster would befall us if the temple was opened.
Who in Mora Sul bought the temple keys from you?
I had 4 keys. The mercenary Kirk paid a lot of gold for one of the keys. I sold one to Elia, and the third to the boss of the city, Gonzalez.
What do you know? You said you had 4 temple keys.
Yes, but I don't know how many of them there are. But if it's more than 4, the rest still must be somewhere near the temple of Mora Sul.
I see.
Vale, vamos a ver qué pasa si le decimos me han ordenado matarte.
I've been ordered to kill you.
Oh, hell, take it easy, friend. Please don't do that. I'm sure I can be useful to you.
Vamos a ver.
What should I do with you now?
Just tell the people in Mora Sul that I got away. Hey, nobody gives a damn about old Yusuf. I'll just disappear like water in the sand, and you'll never hear from me again.
I'll think about it.
Bueno, venga. ¿Hola? Ah, pues es que tengo que decirle eso al tipo. A ver con Cruz.
This horrible desert is really getting to me now.
What happened?
As if the awful heat weren't enough. One has to deal with those stupid beasts as well. I had a campsite over to the north. Then the sand crawlers came one night and almost killed me. And one of those things ended up eating all of my stuff. Devouring it, you know? But I slugged that beast a good one before I ran for my life. That sand crawler should be badly injured. Oh well. I'll never go back there by myself. It's hell out there, let me tell you.
What's a paladin doing in this land?
I am here on a holy mission. The fire mages sent me on a quest for the fire chalices. Yes, and I found one too. That was no piece of cake, believe me. And now my chalice is in the belly of that sandcrawler from hell, happily roaming the desert.
Your injured sandcrawler is finished.
Good thing, too. That beast was possessed by Beliar himself. Believe me.
A ver.
So what about your fire chalice?
I am going to need your help again. Cut open that sandcrawler and get the thing out of him. Then take the wretched chalice to the fire mages in Nordmar. I will keep looking around here. Maybe I'll find some more after all.
Yo creo que si lo había cogido yo pensando ahora, esa misión sí la resolví yo sin querer. 10 cálices, es que claro, no sé ahora cuántos me faltan. A ver, ¿qué hay aquí? ¿Puedo coger esto? Sí, ya lo he cogido. Vamos a dormir hasta la mañana siguiente por si se me va haciendo de noche. Vamos a mirar un momento el mapa interactivo. A ver en qué parte del desierto están esos cálices de fuego. Y entonces... Vamos a ver si me carga esto, porque no me va el dichoso mapa. Bueno, así vemos dónde está el cáliz de fuego ese. Si no está ahí, es que ya lo he cogido y tengo los 10. Vamos a ver. Vamos a dar a actualizar. Ponemos aquí. Ponemos... A ver. Coño. Ahora. Vale. Tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, vale. En Mora Sul estaría la 11. Entonces sí, tenemos 10. Mora Sul sería la 11 y la 12 está en Normar. Que probablemente la tenga, pues no sé, a ver. Masil. Ah, si completamos una misión para Masil, nos da el cáliz de fuego. Vale, perfecto. Y esta entonces ya lo tenemos ya, perfecto, sí, ya está. Pues ya estaría. Nos quedan 2 cálices, el de Masil y el de Normar. Perfecto, bien, vamos a teleportarnos a Mora Sul. Y continuamos con la misión. A ver. Mercader. Vamos ahora por este lado de aquí a ver si encontramos algo. A ver. Vale. Creo que no hemos mirado todavía por aquí. Ah, no, por aquí sí, este sitio sí me suena. Ahí estaría la taberna aquella. Nada, vale. Mira, sé lo que no se puede hablar. Ismael.
Call me Ismael. I'm the blacksmith here, the only blacksmith around.
I see. You're very busy then?
You can say that. Almost everybody here is carrying one of my weapons.
Where can I find the merchants?
Have you already fought in the arena? Felipe managed to get hold of something special. The next champion will win the Moonblade. Is that not right up your alley? If I were 10 years younger, I wouldn't miss the opportunity. If you need another weapon, I can sell you one. And if you want to know how to forge a blade, I can show you.
Vamos a ver qué me puede enseñar sobre herrería. Seguramente nada. Efectivamente, nada. Y tiene efectivamente nada. Que me hable más sobre la espada entonces.
Tell me more about the Moonblade.
It is a valuable ancient weapon. It was forged in Bisala. What I wouldn't give for it.
Really? Why is that?
I want to examine it. Perhaps I can learn from this blade.
And how much is the blade worth to you?
Let's say 600 gold coins.
No merece la pena ni de coña, para eso me la quedo yo, que el arma está bastante bien. Vale. Aquí tampoco hay nada. En esta casa de aquí... Ajá, bien. Guardamos. Vamos. Bien. 3 de 5 cálices. Me quedan 2. Seguramente uno de ellos lo tendrá González.
I'm sure you still got things to do.
Vale, por aquí no hemos ido, creo.
How
Hamid.
can Hamid be of service to you, son of distant travels? A man like you must be interested in a good bargain, no?
What's that deal you want to offer me?
For many years now, I have been looking for a particular artifact, the Amulet of Sorcery.
Where is it? Somewhere among the ruins?
Not anymore. The busy hands of slaves dug it up from the sand. It is now in the hands of Ilya, the artifact dealer.
I will get you the amulet from Ilya.
Here, take this gold. It should be enough if you use it wisely.
Why don't you go and simply buy the amulet?
That's not so easy, son of frank speech. If Ilya learns it is for me, he will inflate the price.
Vale, ya tenemos aquí una misión para hacer, ok. Coño. ¿Este no es el luchador?
Who are you?
I am Orknarak.
That's a strange name.
Actually, my name is Oli. Yeah, that's my fighting name. It comes from my time as a gladiator.
Why don't you fight in the arena?
I did, at least until Angar took me apart, and then no one wanted to see me fight anymore. Philippe sold me to Masil for a song.
Dios mío, a cambio de una canción. Tócate los cojones. A ver qué me dice. Misil, toma ya. A Estados Unidos les gusta este hombre.
Greetings, stranger from the north.
How's business?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I'm working on a big score with Gonzalez. But before that, I have to settle a couple of other matters. And I could use your help doing that, warrior. Work for me for a while, and I will make you a rich man.
What do you want me to do for you?
I have to get this slave off my hands. Take Orknorak to the Temple of the Ancient Ones. Talk to Fasim there. Let them deal with him.
What's the problem?
It's the sun. It makes him crazy. Last night, he stood before me in my tent with this penetrating gaze. Just get him out of here, or I'm going to lose my mind.
Do you see men from the north here very often?
Occasionally. The last one I met said that he was a fire mage. Well, as run down and starved as he looked, it was difficult to imagine that he was once one of those powerful mages.
Tell me more about the fire mage.
There isn't much to tell. He croaked in the desert. The only thing he had with him was this chalice. He guarded it jealously to the very end. Apparently, the chalice was worth more to him than his life. The fool.
Where is the fire mage's chalice now?
Haha! You seem to be very interested in it, stranger. Ha! And I thought the thing was worthless. The chalice is in my possession. Work for me, and I will give you the fire mage's chalice.
I see.
Bien, ya haremos después lo del tipo ese, porque no sé dónde está el templo del que me habla. A lo mejor está aquí, pero no lo he visto. ¿Y esto qué son? Esclavas.
We'll both get in trouble. I just can't go on.
You should go now.
Vale. Esto parece ser la zona de esclavos. Que hablando de zona de esclavos, probablemente aquí esté otro de los cáliz de alma. Ahí está. ¡Hala! Uf, me da que el esclavo este me ha visto. A ver.
You had better not disturb me. Don't cause any trouble here.
Estos por lo menos no me dicen nada. Parece que no, parece que me salvé. Vale, sigamos por aquí. Ya me queda solamente un cáliz de alma. Ah, por cierto, es verdad, yo también pensando ahora. Y el otro, y este tío, el Hamid, ¿no será el que tiene el otro cáliz de alma? Este tío. No tiene cama aquí. Ah, aquí está. Vale, vale, vale. Guardamos. Bien. Maestro del sigilo Huganeus.
Stop!
Uy.
Some valuable things have gone missing here. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Bueno, solo por una vez, como advertencia no pasa nada, ya tengo ya todos los cálices de alma. No creo que tenga yo que robar más nada. Bien, ya están los cálices de alma, tenemos ya esto. Vamos por el campamento esclavo por aquí. ¿Esto a dónde lleva? Vamos a ver. Mira, esas son las ruinas. Esas son las ruinas de Mora Sul. Todo esto por aquí para abajo. Son montones, ¿eh? Montones. Y eso de ahí grande es el templo. Pues todo esto de aquí para abajo son las minas. Las ruinas, perdón. Son muchas. Luego pasaremos por el campamento de ahí de de las ruinas. Que no hablé con nadie cuando fui y me pasé por ahí la última vez. Vale. Vamos a seguir viendo qué hay por aquí. Uepa. La casa de Gonzalez. Vale. ¿Y esto qué es? Ah, me pareció que era alguien, no, un hongo extraño. Al final los hongos extraños, el significado que tiene, o sea, la utilidad, es para las pociones de transformación. Te las piden, hongos extraños para hacer pociones de transformación. Vale, seguimos por aquí. Solo estoy dando un rodeillo así por fuera de la ciudad para asegurarme de que no me dejo nada. Vale, aquí ya estaríamos otra vez donde el mercenario aquel me la intentó jugar. Pobre iluso. Y aquí no había nada, si no recuerdo mal. No, ya aquí yo miré que había muchas camas y creo que era la de los guerreros, sí. Vale, pues vamos a tirar otra vez en sentido contrario. Y a este le compramos el amuleto de brujerías. Primero vamos a guardar por si acaso, a ver.
I am looking for the amulet of sorcery.
You've come in vain, then, I'm afraid. I have no such amulet.
Vale.
Really? Why don't you take another look? It is very old.
Oh, right. One of the old amulets. Yes, I have that. Tell me, why do you want it?
I want to increase my magic abilities. With this amulet, I will gain more mana and can cast improved spells.
Oh, fine. I will tell you my price.
Ajá, mira, lo conseguí. Ah, cuando que sí. ¡Ah, bringao! Que lo es para tu colega, su normal. Me encantaría poder decírselo. Vale, este es el que quiere que haga tratos con él en el campamento de esta gente. Y por aquí debería estar el primer mercader de estos con los que hablé, ¿no? Ahora estoy un poco... Ah, no, perdón. Lo de los cálices no era con un mercader, era con un ladrón. Y era este de aquí, Don Ramón. Oye, mira que conozco todavía pocos bugs en este juego de que lo actualizaron tanto, ¿eh? Y se me ha bugueado ahí, he tenido que cerrar el juego y cargar la partida. Ay.
Here are the soul chalices.
Ha! You are great. You've got what it takes. Congratulations.
Bien.
Here, I'll give you some gold now. Some time will have to pass. They need to stew for a while first.
Vale.
Teach me something about
A ver qué me
thievery.
enseña. Puah, vaya mierda. En fin. Vale, ya tengo lo de los cálices. Creo que va siendo hora de combatir en la arena.
Ah,
Felipe.
fresh face. I'm Felipe, and I run the arena.
I am...
Interested in fame, glory, and gold? Then you've come to the right place.
What are the rules?
You buy a combat partner from me. If you win, you get twice the amount back, and the champion will receive the Moonblade.
What exactly is the Moonblade?
The great prize for the champion of the arena. I can assure you that this is probably the most coveted weapon in all of Mora Sul. Even Gonzalez, the most powerful man in town, would love to own the Moonblade, I bet.
Really? I'm ready. I want to fight.
Can't wait to see this. Come to the arena, featuring now the challenger, the stranger from up north, versus the well-known, formidable, and much-revered Paladin!
So what do I do next?
If you're not going to chicken out, you must enter the arena. That's where the Paladin awaits you. If you leave the arena before the...
Right.
Este está, venga, vale. Bien, lo típico. Haré unos pequeños cortes con la arena y dependiendo de lo largo que se me haga el vídeo, haré lo mismo que con Montera, que los estuve cortando todo, que quedó todo medio extraño, pero bueno. Ya vemos ya cómo va quedando.
Come here. Show him who is boss.
Oh, quite impressive, really. But I still believe you've just gotten really lucky.
Lucky?
Well, we both know that the Paladin's heyday is over. You have to beat some stronger opponents if you really want to go far. Anctos is a different story altogether. A hero of the people, handles a sword quite deftly.
Give me a real opponent.
You've got courage. I will give you that. Listen up, people. Fighting next, the challenger, the lone wanderer of the north versus Anctos the Nomad. He came from the desert to avenge the death of his brothers. Will the challenger be strong enough to hold his own against him?
Have you got a hint for me?
Yes, watch your neck. And now go. Anctos will be waiting in the arena.
Sometimes I feel so...
Come here! Hey, you. What are you doing sneaking around? Oh!
People are starting to like you. You can always score with them if you beat up a nomad. But your next opponent is a veritable bear. Big as a wardrobe and strong as an ox. They say he can snap a bear's neck with his bare hands. Whatever kind of animal that may be.
I want a really good fighter.
You've got your work cut out for you. Listen, people. Do not miss out on this spectacle. Now fighting the mysterious stranger versus Olek the Bear.
Then show me what you've got.
What a match! What a spectacle!
Yeah, I get the picture.
You're ready.
Ready for what?
The title. Just one more fight, and you'll be the champion of Mora Sul.
Why do they call you a paladin?
I was a simple soldier in the king's army, and fought in the war against the orcs. The Hashishin attacked us and dragged me off. Then I had two options, the arena or breaking rocks. An easy choice. Well, and then they gave me this title to attract spectators.
It worked. And how was the fight for you?
Once upon a time, I'd have had two like you for breakfast. And today, I'm sucking sand. Man, I'm getting old. You fought well.
Bien, pues ya estarían todos los combates excepto el del campeón, que es
I want to
el
challenge the
Angar
champion.
I knew you would not settle for just a piece of the pie. You want it all. Citizens of Mora Sul, it is with great pleasure I give you the upcoming fight. The current undefeated arena champion of Mora Sul, Angar, versus the current honorable challenger, the Stranger.
Bien, como más o menos lo estoy haciendo medianamente fácil.
One thing I must admit,
Vamos a
you
ver.
had a good fighting instructor.
¿Ves? Por eso quería hablar con él, porque hablando a veces con los luchadores a los que te enfrentas te dan
Well, you
experiencia.
certainly know how to fight. Respect.
Bien, no, y bastante experiencia. Vamos a guardar, por si acaso. Pero bueno, Angar no debería ser muy complicado. Estoy muy chetado entre las armas y la fuerza que tengo. Vamos allá. Wow. Acercas mucho, pibe. Toma. Aguanta daño, ¿eh? Bien. Uy. Vamos a ver. Bien.
hit home.
Bien, perfecto. Bueno, Angar es un colegazo y él me lo perdona. Bien. Vamos a hablar con el tipo este para terminar.
Hey, great fight. You are truly a worthy champion.
Now what?
You have beaten the champion. Nobody would challenge you for a while, I'm afraid. But I put my gold on you. You earn me a tidy sum.
Where's my prize?
Here, this noble blade is now yours.
La hoja lunar, si no recuerdo, era muy buena espada. Uy, ¿y por qué esta es mejor? No, no es mejor. Ah, porque da protecciones, a ver. Hoja lunar. Ah, pues la recordaba que era mejor. La media luna y la hoja lunar, mira tú. Bueno, pues podré dársela a González tranquilamente, que tengo cosas mejores.
How did I measure up?
Man, you've still got it, haven't you? Congratulations. You are now the new champion of Mora Sul. Maybe it's time I retired after all.
Y me lo puedo llevar conmigo y
Would
todo.
you teach me how to fight?
Ah, vale, este solo me enseñaba esto. Vale. Pues ahora que soy el campeón de la arena de Mora Sul, no puedo evitar sentir la tentación ahora mismo, antes de olvidarme, de irme a Trellis. Trellis no, Faring. Aquí. A luchar en la arena de Faring, que solo me dejaban si ganaba en la arena de Mora Sul. Me dio mucho coraje esa discriminación, así que ahora vengo a partirles la boca a todos. Vamos para allá un momentito a completar esto y volvemos a Mora Sul después. Vale. Esto no va a quedar así, chavales. Bien. Subimos por aquí. Ya recordaréis la ciudad de Faring ya de anteriores vídeos, donde si en Vengar está el rey de los humanos, con quien solo se puede llegar a negociar y hablar bien siendo de los humanos, aquí está el de los orcos, pero para eso tienes que tener reputación alta con los orcos. Vale. ¿Quién era? ¿Era este? No. ¿Quién era el de la arena de aquí? ¿Era este? Puede que sea este, a ver.
What's wrong?
You tell me.
If you want to fight, talk to Tarek. If you don't, leave me.
I am the champion of the great arena of Mora Sul.
Then you really are a great fighter. My fighters feel honored to measure themselves against you.
I want to fight in the arena.
Fight with Vigo.
Then show me what you've got. Not bad at all.
Vigo was no match for me. For the next fight, give me a real opponent.
Yes.
I want to fight in the arena.
Tukash will fight. The victor has honor. Now you can show what you're worth, Mora. Oh!
Y le he quitado una banqueta. Ya está. Ya me puedo partir el culo. Ahora os diré por qué. A ver qué me dice el Vigo. ¿No lo veo por aquí ahora o qué? ¿Era este? Ah, no me dice nada.
I would like to fight against you.
You? A worm? Why would I want to fight a worm? A victory over you would bring no honor. Tarek will tell you when you are ready.
Tukash was too weak.
You are a good fighter. There is no dishonor in losing to you.
I am ready to fight in the arena.
You will fight against a human. Mortis is a strong and dangerous fighter. Fight well.
Come here.
Mortis is defeated.
Now you are the strongest human in my arena. Only a few humans have made it as far as you have.
I want to compete against the best.
You have courage. You will challenge Rozov. He will meet you in the ring. If you win this fight, you will be my champion. No one beats me, Mora. No!
I have won.
You have my respect. From now on, everyone in this arena will measure himself against your deeds. You have reached the pinnacle of your career as a gladiator. There is no one left for you to defeat.
Y así es como se gana la última arena y se les pega una paliza a todos. Bien, que tengo banquetas, chavales. Mirad lo que puedo hacer ahora. ¿Esta piedra la levanté? Sí. Mirad lo que puedo hacer ahora. Toma. Dale ahí, dale ahí. ¿Dónde está la gata que no habla ni tiran para adelante? ¿Dónde está el corillo? Quítate valiante. Dale para tico para ser elegante. Ahora, dale para la vara, loco, que vamos a pedir un trago. Buah. Temazo clásico donde los haya. Bien, volvemos a Mora Sul. ¡Ay, qué ilusión! Vencer en la arena esta de Farin. Flipaos, que os parto la boca a todos. Vale. Antes de hablar con González, porque si os fijáis... a ver... ¿Cómo miraba yo eso? Aquí. ¿Aquí puede ser? Aquí. En Mora Sul tengo 55 de reputación. Creo que ya puedo ver a González. Pero... antes de eso, quiero irme a las ruinas de Mora Sul a hablar con los orcos que hay ahí y los esclavos para que me van a trabajar para el colega aquel. Así que vamos para allá, hacemos un pequeño corte y venimos ahora.
Beat it. We don't need any filthy mercenaries.
What is your job here?
I oversee the slaves at the excavation. You got a problem with that?
Faisul wants to keep doing business.
Oh, does he? And why should we agree to that?
What is it that you ask?
Faisul should give us a bunch of potions. The boys have a tough job here. A few endurance potions is the least they deserve.
All right. How many endurance potions do you need?
8 should do the trick.
Right. Here you go. 8 endurance potions.
Thanks, man. You know what? I'll hand these out myself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
What about Faisul, then?
Yes, damn it. Tell him we're back in business.
I ought to punch you in the mouth. What do you think of that?
Try it, bastard. Then show me what you've got.
encima lo mejor de todo es que le quito ahora las pociones de resistencia. Qué tonto, tío. Fuerte tío más tonto. Ah, mira, estos se pueden hacer unos cuantos.
Oh man, don't do that again.
Para que respete.
Well, that depends on you.
Melón. Bueno, ya estaría hecha la misión. Vamos a ver si con los orcos se podía hablar algo. Que a lo mejor tienen alguna llave. Vamos a ver. ¿Quién será el líder de todos estos orcos con el que pueda yo hablar? A saber. Ah, mira, puede que esté por allí abajo o algo. Ah, míralo aquí abajo. Vale, vale.
Damn it! I'll never be able to pull this off!
What's your problem?
I'm not getting any further with my search for the divine artifacts. The desert beasts are eating my slaves. The temple is made of ancient, massive stone. I cannot tear it down. I could get inside through the gate, but I'm still missing a few keys. This is really exasperating. I'm afraid we cannot enter the temple if we don't have the other 4 keys.
You've got problems with desert beasts?
Those beasts are everywhere in the fields of ruins. The fearless ones are the worst. Those beasts are not afraid of my warriors and keep attacking my camp. I need to get back to the camp and check on everything there.
Tell me more about the remaining keys to the temple.
We need 5 keys in order to open the temple. I found 1 of them among the ruins, so 4 are still missing. And I need someone who can move among the Moras without drawing any attention. You could be that someone.
What are you getting at?
The Moras are stealing my artifacts and taking them to Mora Sul. The keys will be there too. I want you to find them.
Why don't you go to Mora Sul yourself?
That city is full of sneaking thieves. If I go there, they will steal my key as well. No, I'll stay here by the temple and guard the one I have. You're a Mora, one of them. You will go to Mora Sul. Bring me the other 4 keys to the temple.
The fearless desert beasts are dead.
The beasts are dead? Good. Suddenly things don't look quite so hopeless around here. Here, take this as a reward.
Do you believe that this temple contains a divine artifact?
I bet it does. If it isn't in this monument of the Ancient Ones, where else would it be?
I see. About Yusuf.
Who is Yusuf? A Mora?
He's a thief, and there's a bounty on his head.
The whole town is full of thieves. You want to collect a bounty? You can do that or not. I don't care.
Bien, lo que hay que hacer ahora es irnos a Mora Sul, conseguir la llave de González y volver aquí a las ruinas para abrir el templo. Eso es lo siguiente que hay que hacer. Ya podemos seguir en Mora Sul. La duda que tengo es ¿a dónde tengo que llevar al tío este? Al Montaraz. Al Montaraz, ay mi madre. Al Paladín. A este tío. A ver. A ver. Ah, coño, tengo que darle esto a este tío para que me dé el cáliz.
Here's Ilya's amulet.
Excellent, son of reliability. And here's your reward. I can offer you another deal if you are interested.
Tell me about your deal.
Go to Morat's oasis on my behalf and bring him my greetings. Give him the amulet as a present.
A present?
He will not accept it without offering you something in return.
I see. How much should I accept?
You will accept nothing less than the lovely Yasmin. She is the price I desire. Yasmin, nothing else.
How much is in it for me?
I will give you a heap of gold, and I will recommend you to Gonzalez.
All right, I'm in.
Take the amulet, and listen. Do not let him trick you.
Where is Murat's oasis?
Not far from these walls to the west of the city, son of disorientation.
All right.
Vale, a ver. Vamos a ver. No tengo más misiones aquí, a ver. Aquí. Vamos a ver. Al templo de los antiguos. Fasim. Acabo antes y busco a Fasim aquí en la aplicación esta, a ver. Bueno. Espera. Humans. No, que va, hay demasiado. Quítame los humanos de aquí. Fasim, vamos a buscar a Fasim. A ver. Se llamaba así, ¿no? Fasim. Este sí, este es. Ah, vale, está aquí. Joder, voy a tener que volver otra vez a... ¡Ah! El templo de los antiguos, vale, ya entendí, claro. Vale, pues voy a tener que volver para allá otra vez, vaya pérdida de tiempo.
You're coming with me now. I'd like nothing better.
You gave Masil a pretty nasty scare.
Hey, I just couldn't take it from him anymore. The guy has no use for me anyway. I gave him a bit of a scare so he won't want to get rid of me.
Well, it worked.
Venga.
Come with me.
Let's go.
Vamos a hacer un corte porque hay que volver ahora otra vez a las ruinas de Mora Sul. Y va a llevarme bastante porque tengo que ir al ritmo de este tío. Así que hacemos un corte y venimos ahora.
What is that? Why are you bringing this to the temple? It's bad!
Masil says it's all settled with you in that Orkney rock.
Has Beliar's shadow abandoned you completely? Nothing is settled. Take him away. To Kalesh.
What's your problem with Orkney rock?
Old Mizir warned me. He told me what would happen once the man from the north came here. He will bring us doom.
Who is this Mizir?
He's an old artifact hunter. He lives here among the ruins. The words he speaks are wise and true. And he warned me.
I am looking for Yusuf.
Are you now? Trying to score with Gonzalez, huh?
All I need is some information. Do you have that or not?
Don't be so hasty, son of impatience. Yes, I know what you need. And once you find him, you will receive a nice amount of gold. Then you can surely spare a few coins for Fasim.
Your information had better be correct.
Not to worry. Yusuf decided not to stay near the ruins. He has nothing left to lose. And so he chose the path through the desert. And since he hasn't got much water, he can't have made it far. I bet he's looking for a shady spot to the northeast.
I've got a slave for you here, Orknarok.
You're bringing me a Nordmar warrior? Take him away. I cannot use an orc mercenary.
No entiendo. ¿Qué hago? ¿Me lo quedo? Pues nada, pues que se venga conmigo, que me acompañe en todos lados. No sé. Vale. El Mesir ese famoso, que es mercader de artefactos. Uy. Dicen que está por aquí. Me lo dice la aplicación del mapa interactivo. Vamos a ver. ¿Sigue, bro? ¿Bro? Vamos. Vamos, cabezón. Uy, aquí hay muchas cositas. Me suena que por aquí no he pasado mucho yo, ¿eh? Vale, pues no, pues no he pasado mucho yo por aquí. Mira que di vueltas a las ruinas, pero por un montón de sitios, tío. Y todavía quedaban zonas que no había todavía descubierto. A ver, ¿le puedo decir que se quede aquí? Ah, mira.
Wait here. I'll hold the fort here.
Pues que se espere. O no, le digo ya no te necesito y que se vaya, hombre. Está ahora cargando con un tío que no puede seguir mi ritmo porque se buguea. Mejor que se vaya.
I don't think I need you any longer.
All right. Thank you. Here, take this. It will help you. Farewell.
Vale. Y 3 pociones. Pues está bien. Bien. Por aquí más o menos, a ver. No, quiero mapas. Eso. Creo que por aquí. A ver. A ver. Debería estar por aquí. El tío este que comercia con artefactos, el mesir este. ¿Estará aquí? Ah, míralo aquí. Este es.
Where are you headed, stranger?
I'm looking for a couple of artifacts here.
Well, what do you know, boy? Me too. Want to trade?
Let's trade.
Fine, I'm pleased. By the way, I am Mesir. They call me a treasure hunter. I'm a madman and babbler, they say, but they are blind to my riches. Except for Zubin. That's right, not him. Old Zubin. But I'm rambling again.
You know Zubin?
Yes, from way back. He had a couple of really good visions. But that was 70 years ago.
Aha. Tell me about your riches.
I see many things. Everything that I have seen so far has also come to pass, my son. A man will come from the north and lay a terrible curse on the desert. He will open the temple of Mora Sul, and the dead will wander across the sands of the desert. They will avenge themselves on the living because their eternal rest has been disturbed.
Oh, vaya, está hablando de nosotros, qué bonito.
Who will open the temple?
A man from the north. He has fought many battles. He has done many a great deed. He will be the one who decides between good and evil. At first, I believed the fighter Kirk from Mora Sul would be this man, but I am no longer sure.
I see. Show me what you found.
Bueno. Una tablilla que sí me llevo. Vale. Amuleto de tal, vale. Vamos a hablar así. Por cierto, tengo equipado los años de fuerza de cuando me puse a intentar levantar las piedras. Voy a ponerme los buenos contra impactos y proyectiles. Sí, prefiero esto. Ay, me puse el de fuerza 10 y todo, imagínate. Este está bueno para ser mago. Bueno, es el amuleto de Ademas, de hecho. Contra hoja y contra impactos. Pues sí, pues este. Bien. ¿Y qué escudo tengo equipado? El rúnico. Agüita. Vale. Pues ya estaría. Usamos la piedrilla esta que hemos conseguido. Vamos a Mora Sul. Y ahora sí, guardaremos la partida para ver cuál es la manera más acertada. Ah, no, perdón. Me queda una cosa. Claro, con González. González también querrá a la chica. ¿Cómo se llamaba? A ver. Yasmín. Vamos a buscarla aquí y acabo antes. Ah, pues está aquí al ladito. Está aquí, en la palmerita esta. Vamos a buscarla ya. La entregamos aquí. Guardaremos primero antes de entregarla ni nada. No vaya a ser que resulta que después por no entregar a Yasmín no pueda ver a González. Hacemos un pequeño corte y venimos ahora.
If you want to buy water, talk to the slaves.
What do you have to offer?
I am a slave trader. I deal only in the most beautiful women in the country. Take a look at my wares, and you will see that I speak the truth. You're welcome to go closer and talk to the girl of your choice.
I bring you greetings from Hamid.
Hamid, my old friend. How is he?
He is doing good business, and he sends you this amulet as a gift.
Very nice. That is something very special, but no, I cannot accept.
You won't accept his gift?
Certainly not without giving Hamid a gift in return.
Here is Hamid's amulet. Now let us negotiate your gift.
Wait. You will receive 500 gold pieces from the treasure of the oasis. Wait. Take 1,000 gold coins from my personal treasure. All right. I will give him the lovely Yasmin as a gift.
I think that will please him.
Then let it be so. Please make sure that Yasmin reaches Mora Sul safely.
What a handsome fellow you are. A merchant from Mora Sul by any chance?
No, not really.
Too bad. I would have loved to become a rich merchant's wife. Being the wife of the richest merchant in town would put me in good stead, don't you think?
People say you are the most beautiful dancer in the land. I am weary of dancing.
That's how it's gonna be.
I hope that soon I will belong to someone who admires more than just my dancing.
I'll take you out of here.
Good.
I think something's bound to happen soon.
Bien, ya tenemos a Yasmin. Ahora nos vamos otra vez a Mora Sul. Hacemos un corte y venimos ahora. Bien, es el momento de la verdad. A ver si no se me buguea esto como la última vez. Hablamos con este.
No, we do not know if we can trust you.
About the gifts for Gonzalez.
Speak. What do you...
Vale. Oro?
I bring gold for Gonzalez.
Ah, yeah. Gonzalez will be pleased by this gift. Gold is always good, but gold isn't everything.
Bien.
About the gift.
Speak.
Oh, hierba del pantano, a ver.
Is Gonzalez also interested in swampweed? I have a whole package here.
You are a man of taste. Yes, that will please Gonzalez.
Here. The stuff comes from Lago.
Gonzalez will be very pleased with this.
Ya podría entrar, ¿no?
Can I talk to Gonzalez?
Gonzalez is very... If you ask me...
Ah, mira, muy
Thanks.
bien. Muy bien.
It
muy
is
bien.
best if you go straight to him.
Vale. Pero antes de nada, le voy a intentar entregar también la espada. Ahora le entregaré la espada y Yasmín. A ver si me da algo nuevo o diferente. Que digas tú, oye, merece la pena entregarle esto al González este. Y si no, pues cargo partida, le entrego la espada que para nada la quiero. Y la Yasmín para el otro tío. Vamos a ver. Bueno, sí.
What an extremely fetching gift.
Vale.
Speak.
El oro, ok. La espada lunar.
The Moonblade, you say. A useful gift.
Ven.
Gonzalez.
Vale.
Can I talk to
Gonzalez is... If you ask me...
Thanks.
It is best if you go straight...
Me da lo mismo. Y pierdo la misión con el otro tipo, así que no. No. Prefiero entregarse al otro tipo, cumplir mi palabra, entregarse al otro tipo y darle lo demás a González. La partida sigue guardada por si acaso, pero bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Que se venga esto por aquí conmigo. Ah, no me acordaba. Ya está.
Yusuf, the artifact thief, has a...
Well, that doesn't say much for you, but I'll make sure it doesn't damage your reputation.
Bien. podías haberle dicho que lo mataste. O sea, ¿quién iba a entrar a ese sitio si iba a marchar? En fin. Por aquí atrás. Vamos, mi lady. ¿Me sigue? Sí. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás ahora? Venga, vamos, no te me trabes ahí. Venga.
I brought somebody for you.
Lovely Yasmin! Mine at last. Thank you so much, son of gallantry. Take this gold. I will also vouch for you with Gonzalez.
Bien. Si además responde por mí ante González, igual hasta es una buena idea. Vale, ahora entregamos el resto de los regalos aquí. Si os fijáis, el más importante es el de la hierba del pantano, que es el que da 10 de reputación. Por lo que la misión de ayudar al nómada a liberar el lago es importante y recomiendo mucho hacerla. Uy, no, esto no. Vale. Perfecto.
Gonzalez is very...
Thanks.
It is best if you go straight.
De acuerdo. En fin. Guardamos aquí. Y vamos a ver a González, cosa que la última vez no pude hacer.
Let me pass.
You can go in.
Porque se me bugueó la misión. Vale. González es este, entonces ¿quiénes son estos? Ningal.
So you rendered Mora Sul a great service. Then you probably also know that the Hashishin Ramirez has disappeared.
Ah, vale, ya sé quién es. Sí. Vale.
I found Ramirez in the field of ruins. He is dead.
That is extremely regrettable. The ruins are very dangerous, but he knew the danger. He could appreciate it. I cannot imagine that he was eaten by sand crawlers. No. His death is connected to his mission. Here, this is for you.
What was Ramirez's mission?
A shipment of raw ore was stolen from Bensala. Some of it has surfaced at the merchants here in Mora Sul. I put Ramirez on the matter. He was following a clue. He believed he had found the ore thief, and he probably had.
You believe that the ore thief is also the murderer.
I want you to stay on this matter. Find his killer, and avenge Ramirez. But be sure that you catch the right one.
Me puedo leer quién ha sido. El de aquí de Mora Sul, me lo puedo leer.
What can you do for me?
Because you have proven capable, I will teach you the art of magic.
Bueno, a ver.
Teach.
Vale. Pasando. Vamos a hablar con González. A ver qué hay aquí. Nada.
I already know that.
Gonzalito.
Bad news. More and more of our cities are being raided. If this doesn't stop, we'll have to kill everyone we don't trust completely.
What are you trying to say?
You can answer that question yourself. Have you come to bring
Qué movida,
me a present?
None of
Hay que
that.
tener cuidado.
I want to talk to you.
All right. You made it into my presence, so your effort shall be rewarded. Let us talk.
Tell me about the orcs.
They are driven by an iron will that led them all the way here. Pitiful creatures. The orcs have come to the desert, although they cannot bear the climate and the scorching sun. If you ask me, they will all perish in the burning sand of the desert before the next summer. I'm worried about the nomads and their spiritual leaders, the water mages.
What's the problem with the water mages?
The nomads follow them and their false god Ademas. We are enslaving the nomads, and yet their numbers only seem to be increasing. They are pillaging our houses, raiding our caravans, and only have one thing on their minds: to drive our people, the Hashishin, from the desert. If we killed their leaders, the water mages, they wouldn't be half as bold and confident.
No voy a aceptar la de los magos de agua. Vamos a hablar de las llaves del templo.
I'm looking for the keys to the temple.
Interesting. And how can I help you?
Do you know anything about the keys?
All right. We are both businessmen, and therefore I don't want to beat around the bush. One of the keys is in my possession.
What do you want for the key?
The orcs want the artifacts of the Ancient Ones. They're leaving no stone unturned in the desert. They would pay any price to get into the deepest sanctuaries of the Ancient Ones.
Therefore, this key is worth a whole lot.
Given current developments, I would relinquish it to you for 10,000 gold coins.
Bueno, como...
That is a steal, in my humble opinion. What do you think?
¿Qué le digo? A ver. No. Smithers, tengo la cartera en el bolsillo de izquierdo. Tenga la calderilla.
Here's the gold. Give me the temple key.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. I hope you'll be smart enough to get your gold back from the orcs.
Bien, pues... ya está. Lo que me da curiosidad es saber si esto de aquí se puede leer, pero bueno, ya averiguaré más adelante. Bien, vamos a dejar esto aquí por hoy, porque ya la siguiente misión va a ser el templo de Mora Sul y el camino hacia Isthar, ya que poco más me queda a mí por hacer. A ver qué me dice esta.
Thank you. Hamid is an honest fellow. I will do well here.
Bien. Nosotros tenemos 75 puntos de habilidad. O sea, hay que empezar a mirar en qué lo podemos ir gastando. Podríamos empezar, por ejemplo, creo que era Hangar, el que me enseñaba ballesta pesada. Y este me enseñaba combate a dos manos, ¿no era? Sí.
I want to learn to fight with 2 weapons.
The art of fighting with 2 weapons demands great concentration. You carry 2 weapons at the same time, so use them. You can block quickly and strike back fast. Go practice that.
Bien. Y ballesta pesada.
Show me how to handle heavy crossbows.
Hold the crossbow by the shaft. Press it against your shoulder for a steady aim. For the first few days, it will feel like your shoulder is ready to fall off. But after just a week, your shoulder will be like a rock. Aim at your target and pull. That's it.
Vale, ya quedan 55. De momento dejamos así. Ya está bastante bien, ya que el maestro ballestero me será necesario para esta ballesta que llevo guardando desde hace un montón. Requisito ballesta pesada. Ballestero. Vale, no, creo que ya la puedo tener. Ya la puedo tener, a ver. Sí, esto aún no tengo suficiente destreza, pero esto ya sí lo puedo equipar. ¡Olé! Sí, señor. Bien. Ya más adelante, ¿ves? 110, 115 de proyectil. Pero es que esto mete 160. Es una burrada. Está de lujo la ballesta pesada esta con la arma aquí a dos manos. Bien. Hasta aquí todo por hoy. Si os ha gustado el vídeo, dadle a like, suscribiros, no olvidéis compartirlo con vuestros amigos. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo de Gothic 3, donde iremos hacia las ruinas a abrir el templo de Mora Sul. No sin antes hablar con Ramón, a ver. No, pensaba que hablando con Ramón a lo mejor me decía algo sobre la muerte del tipo aquel. Me sospechaba que podía ser él. O a lo mejor es alguno de los tíos con los que se puede hablar en el campamento de las ruinas. En fin, ya veremos qué tal. Nos veremos en el siguiente vídeo allí por las ruinas, abrir el templo de Mora Sul y ver qué deparan tras sus puertas. Allí. Voy a dejarlo aquí apuntando para el templo, que queda todo bonito. Ahí. Espero que os haya gustado este vídeo y hasta otra.